Hello, everybody. My name's Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast. You are watching round not one, but you are watching round two, friends. Round two of the Alderaan Galactic Championship. It is the battle for Alderaan. We are now watching the third act of our, what is going to end up being, Will, 11 rounds? Our 11-part series for the battle for Alderaan. There is a narrative that goes around here. We have a battle raging in between the Death Star and the planet of Alderaan as the Death Star moves into range with its super laser. How will this end? We don't know. Only the players can decide that in our narrative event today. We have here the 250-ish players battling it out to see who ends up being the champion. We got XY Lim versus Wynard Coert. Today, I am joined by William Hagewood.
Hello, everyone.
And James Ritter.
The pause is for dramatic effect.
Correct. And Jason Grimm is out there somewhere over the rainbow.
Right here.
Oh, he's here. Hey. All right. So we're going to have Will and James break down these lists in a minute. But before that, let me let you guys know that today our stream is brought to you by you, our X-Wing and Gold Squadron communities, and a huge shout out to our patrons, the ones that make it happen as well, the ones that support us, our biggest group of supporters. Thank you so much! ! Patreon if you want to be a part of that and get quarterly gifts from Gold Squadron. We do have stuff in the mail from our last quarter going out now, and yeah, looking forward to seeing those pictures as they land in homes. Will, James, you know what to do. We're going to go ahead and have everybody choose their champion. We were having a problem with the bot. We'll see if it's working now. I don't know if it's working, but we are surely going to try. And if not, just let us know in the chat. What would you do? Well, how would you bet if you could? It is time to choose your champion.
All right, let me start with XY's list here. On the left, that's a bet-win-all champion. He is flying a First Order Squadron. A little salad here. One of my favorite kinds of list. 4 different chassis, all named pilots. Leading the charge here is Quick Draw. That's the I-6 SF. When they take damage and lose a shield, they get to fire back. Of course, having equipped the Special Forces Gunner to have a 3 dice out the front. And if you're not taking damage to do bonus attacks, you can do bonus attacks out the front and back if you rotate your turret. This one has Fanatical. So when all the shields are gone, you have a focus modifier when doing primary attacks. And then even has equipped Electronic Baffle. If you're not going to take my shields, I'm going to take them myself by, in the end phase, removing a red token and taking a damage for it. We see here both LeHughes and Commander Malaris have used their actions to take locks, and even Breach jumping in here. These are all those locks are red tokens they can actually remove with Electronic Baffle, so it can do it on a whim. Like I said, in the end phase there. Doesn't have to wait for a stress or an enemy target lock. Super smart play there. Let's see. The other ships here, a bunch of I-5s. We have Commander Malaris, that's in the Psi Shuttle, providing everybody rerolls. They just have to take a strain token to reroll their blank result, if able. Has the support crew, Agent Terex, to be handing out some calculates, potentially handing out jams later on after those first 3 calculates are gone. LeHughes here. Oh, I did say 3 or 4 different chassis. I guess there's 2 SFs actually. Never mind. LeHughes also with the Special Forces Gunner and Fanatical. The Hughes can spend other friendlies' locks as if they were their own. A great, easy way to get some double modification on that 3 dice attack. And then rounding out the list, that's Breach. Breach gets free locks when they execute a maneuver or boost over a ship, an enemy ship specifically. And then has equipped here Plasma Torpedoes for some long-range shield stripping attacks. And then Seismic Charges with the Boogeyman Dash running around. Always a good play if you can get the charges into your list. It's actually one of the cheapest bombs as well right now. A lot of value there. So high intensity attack focused first order list here with no Kylo at all. One of the few first order lists that wasn't full bombers or has at least some sort of Kylo in it. So James, what's this first order facing off against?
All right. On the other side of the field, your bet to all champion, we have Wynard Coert, and he is flying a Rebel list with 5 ships, and all pretty different ships as well. A little bit of a Rebel salad here. Leading off the charge, I suppose, is AP5 in the Shethpeed shuttle. Great coordinator, and makes it even better by bringing that K2SO crew able to throw out calculates for stress and giving you the white jam action, which is just amazing. And he also is bringing in some A-wings. The first one is Arvel Crinid, able to boost and boost into someone else and still be able to do it like a partially executing a maneuver. He has Predator and Intimidation, just doubling down on that, getting into close range and bumping someone and being able to use the Predator and the Intimidation to get a big hit onto someone. The other A-wing he's bringing is Jake Farrell with Proton Rockets. Jake being an amazing coordinator piece, and adding that Proton Rocket just makes him a dangerous little A-wing, able to barrel roll, get your free focus from Jake, and then boost, and then line up those bullseyes for the Proton Rocket wherever you can. And a personal favorite of Wynard, he's bringing a Lieutenant Blount in the Z95. Able to Blount up and able to throw an extra attack die if he has a friendly ship at range 1 of the Defender, which, spoiler alert, Arvel, that's where Arvel wants to be. So, and if Arvel's able to get that Intimidation off, all the better. And which a very interesting choice for that 5th ship is going to be Hera Syndulla in the B-Wing. He is bringing in the stabilized S-foils as free now, so you might as well bring it. And he's bringing fire control systems and synced laser cannons, taking up both of his cannon slots there. Man, very interesting build here. We were talking a little bit before the game started, me and Will, about the consistency and I guess Hera being able to be very flexible with her actions here, being able to lock a ship, use the fire control on the attack, and if you want to, you can spin the lock again to shoot the sync laser cannons, and that K2SO coordinate, or that pseudo coordinate throwing the calculate over, is going to be able to use the second part of the sync laser cannon's ability. Or you just keep that lock and pass it to Jake for his Proton Rocket. So a lot of different options you have there, and that's it. Man, that's so flexible. And Hera B-Wing being the same price as the Hera and the A-Wing is even better. Who are you favoring here, Will?
Ooh, I don't know. We're seeing already what these rebels can do. Look at Arvel here with focus, evade, calculate coming into the center of the board. A coordinate and a K2 from AP5 there. Just stacking up them tokens. I think a lot of these, I mean, with Jake and AP5, you're really secret, what am I saying? Secret support heavy
Yeah,
as well.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Can get it. I mean, imagine, calculate, coordinate a evade. Arvel moves, comes up and target locks. Jake moves up, gives Arvel a focus, and then Arvel boosts off of that focus as well. Oof. You can really start stacking these.
that hurts my head. Stop.
There's a lot of actions. 5 actions isn't
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah, and you can see them ping in
look at
there
these.
that you said
look
you can token stack, I can token stack.
Yeah, I brought some tokens myself. That was Agent Terex there throwing a ship, calculate, and then coordinate the evade as well.
I
So,
raise your token with a token. I call you.
The difference is Hera has another token hiding behind over there.
That's right. So we got
Arvel.
first shots here, 2 hits and a crit coming in from quick draw. That's going to be enough. Reaching for the calculate here on the single focus. Result needed to be modified. Breach just a bit outside. We are getting into the fray, friends. And here we go.
Oh man, it's range 3 to everything there.
Mm-hmm. LaHuse just barely out of range 2.
I mean, I feel like you gotta take it on blunt.
Yeah.
Just the least amount of, or less defensive mods. Rolling.
Ooh.
He's switching.
To Jake.
He's switching it up to Jake. I mean, I've been bitten by Jake the Snake many times. 2 hits.
Yeah.
Spends a calculate for 3. SF's doing some work. And that's going to end up being 1 damage. First blood in this matchup. Remember, LaHuse did have Special Forces Gunner equipped. That's why it was a 3-die attack.
Yeah, with all of XY ships being above I-5 or higher, you could actually initiative kill Jake. I guess you can initiative kill Blunt as well, so it's about the same. Looks like Blunt's missing an attack there. Wow, 1 hit, 1 evade. Same thing from Jake. Let's see
if that was range 2, that no, that's Arvel, isn't it?
Yeah. I was gonna go for quick draw. Still token stacked up, so not afraid.
Yeah.
All right, betting has officially been closed. No damage there on that one.
All right. So who do you think you're going into here with the AP5 or with the K2SO? Who do you think you're going to throw it on this turn?
I mean, LaHuse would have to get real spicy and like 5 forward to try to avoid these blocks, but I don't think that'll be enough. If Blunt just like 1 banks, you could probably block that 5 forward.
Ooh, yeah.
So I think keep the rear slow, like Hera and AP5. Keep them going 1 forward.
Yeah.
While you try to get the block on LaHuse, get that intimidation going, hit him with the double synced attacks. And this is another instance. We saw it in one of the tournaments with I'm trying to think, was it it was Geonosian HMPs and an intimidation infiltrator, if I'm not mistaken. And being able to take away 2 dice from the opponent while still shooting 3 like shooting range 3, but still taking away 2 of their dice, the range bonus essentially, and then 1 dice in addition to that. It's been very effective. So if that is the case, could be very good.
Yeah. If talking in the chat there, Desul in the chat talking that if XY plays his cards right, he could take Hera off the board this round. Going in like a 3 bank from Breach, getting that lock, throwing that plasma, stripping some shields, and then the other 3 ships coming in for some big hurt too. You could definitely see Hera limping away if he wants to focus on that 57-point ship.
Yeah, I mean, Breach even has the option to like boost and then 1 bank as well. Keep it pretty slow. That's what's so good about those pursuit thruster boosts on that ship. Really control the speed and angle in any way you want.
Loving it. So as we get into this engage, my friends, let's go ahead and take another peek at our choose your side voting. So this is something that we put out a Google form. You could type, if you want to be a part of it, ! Choose. And essentially, you will be entered if you are correct and a light side ship wins the battle for Alderaan. You will be entered into a giveaway for some pretty sweet swag at the end of the final. You do got to be present to do it, and it doesn't cost you anything. Just go ahead, choose your side. You can't vote twice, okay? You could physically do it, but I'm going to be going and eliminating all doubles in there. So if you're doubled, you're disqualified. Just so you know. It all does export to a spreadsheet. I guess you could try really hard to be more than one, but hey, you know what? Whatever. You do you, fam. Lieutenant Blount moving up. Focus. You could see that Arvel went in trying to get some range 0, range 0 shenanigans there. Arvel just has a need to be held. I understand that. I've been there. You want to be at range 0.
I'm worried about this now. I think Lahuz can easily hop over.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think the 1 bank would have been pretty nice right there.
I thought Jake was just going to barrel roll the other way.
Yeah.
Line up the Procket.
Yeah, line up the Procket.
I thought that was going to be the position. I was concerned, but...
And now that bullseye's in between Quick Draw and Malorus. So I suppose if Malorus banks, he'll have it.
Yeah, Malorus is banking in. They got 1 bank.
Are you banking on that?
He's debating...
Oh, my God.
My God. Okay, look, he was debating the rotate here for the double shot. He's debating.
Yeah,
he does have that the Special Forces gunner. Let's go ahead and take a peek at that real quick.
Yep.
For anybody who's not familiar with it, you can use that Special Forces gunner if you have your arc in the front and the back, which he did end up rotating. After you perform a primary front attack, if your arc is in the back, you may perform a primary bonus turret attack out the back. So we're going to get that range 1 shot into Arvel as well. We got Breach moving around the corner here. Did that 2 bank. Debating on an action. Breach did come equipped with plasma torpedoes. What do those plasma torpedoes do, Will?
Well, it's a 3 dice attack, range 2 to 3. Then if it hits, it forces the defender to lose 1 shield, and then its damage would be applied. So it has an opportunity here to just lock Blount, but going to go into Hera instead. So many more shields on that B-Wing, as we were talking about before, and the reduced agility as well, only the 1 on Hera. Plus, Lieutenant Lahuz can use that lock if, say, Breach won't need it for the plasma.
Ooh, could see the jam here from Malorist just to take off the focus.
Oh. I'm going with coordinate. I like that white jam though. Stop the proton rocket.
Oh my goodness, the white jam has got to be the best action of the game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Hera.
Well, Hera's not going to be range 1, at least.
So you pop up the lock and see what's at range 2 to 3. Mm-hmm. Could be Breach right now. Throw a lot of dice into Breach.
You have 5 shots on Malorus though.
Ooh, yeah.
But Breach about to steal your shields, though. You don't want to cop those shields. What?
Yeah,
I mean, you're not gonna kill him though. You're not gonna kill him before he does it.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, and Blount's gonna survive as well. So yeah, you have a lot of shots on Malorus.
Yeah. And you're gonna have
could even-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're gonna have 5 3-die shots on Malorus.
Yeah, debating the barrel roll.
Oh, the
here,
barrel roll
yeah.
to get out of range. Yes.
I like it. Well, that's if it's out of range. It's a
And then
it's a
get
maybe.
the lock.
It's in range.
Oh no, it's still in range.
Yep.
But still
I like
pretty
that, though.
pretty good. It might be out of range of quick draw.
Yep. So it looks like we're going into Malrus.
Yeah, I like that. A lot of damage. going in.
Arvel!
Quick draw.
Arvel
Got
gets
it.
the bump. Oh,
I bet
That's
he's
why-
wishing
that's
that
why
bumped into
Malorus
Malorus there.
yeah. That's
Man.
why we saw the Malorus coordinate. You knew the bump was coming.
Ooh, man.
I'm surprised to see the 3-bank there. I really was not
It
expecting
does
that.
have 1 bank. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think? I mean, like, does he just throw everything into Hera here?
Yeah.
Well, Hera gets to choose first, so let's see what we end up getting out of Hera. Has currently that target lock on to Commander Malrus, but I think there's a little bit of internal debate as to what the target is actually going to be. Nope, going to stick with it going into Malrus.
Yep.
The enabler.
Yeah, it has the synced laser cannon for follow. I think you start with primary. Yep. So you do have to commit that first because you have to shoot a weapon and then you follow up with a cannon. That's how stabilized S-foils works.
No, you can do either.
No, using a cannon upgrade you have not attacked with this turn.
Oh.
So if you start with the synced, you can't.
So get that
double
fire
shoot
control.
Here's a reroll with that fire control system. Blank to
Oh.
blank.
Man, I think you leave it then.
No, you spin the calculate.
The calculate, yeah. Oh, what? Oh, yeah.
We're gonna spin the focus. All right, so denies the range bonus. Gonna be a damage in.
All right, well, you got something.
Does he do the double shot or no?
Well, I mean, he saved the lock. Well, see, this is what's strange is that Hera can only give that lock to Blount in this round.
yeah.
Hera's limitation of range 2 won't give it to Jake.
I think that may be a little bit of a misplay. We'll see if Wynand ends up punished for it. Hit crit from quick draw from downtown. Calculate.
Yeah, I'm not
ends
sure.
up
I'm not
getting
sure
used.
why he saved the calculate. It was just a focus.
It was to deny the range bonus.
But you didn't fire the. I mean, I guess you
No,
only
he
fired the
did.
cannon.
He did.
Oh, he did do it. Okay.
Yeah, he fired the cannon first, and he was saving the lock for someone else. In this case, Blount, because I think Blount's the only person in range 2.
All right. Well, here's
This is that plasma tour.
Yep.
Torpedo.
Plasma comes in, strips 1 shield, and does an additional damage. Hera taking 2 there. So Hera's currently down to a single shield.
We got Malorus rerolls coming in. Lou's going to save the focus for the rear arc attack onto Arvel, perhaps.
Yeah, I was gonna save it.
Mm-hmm.
And there it is. Range 1. 3 dice. Can't use it, though.
There it
Hit
is.
crit.
More strain
He's
coming down.
got Malorus, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Malorus reroll.
There you
Spend
go.
it for 3. Arvel might be in for some pain here. Looking for triple paint. You got it. Are you willing to spend the focus?
Yeah.
day.
Willing to spend.
Yeah,
You got
sad though.
Predator. You're fine. All right, Malice. I mean, you got to shoot at Jake here, right? Yeah, try to shift
sure
that
is.
focus. If you can get all 3, you'd really force Jake's hand.
Eating up all those mods. Oh, yeah, you
Oh.
did. 2 hits and a
All
crit.
3.
And he's got a debate here. Is he willing to give up half points?
Ooh.
Risk the crit and shoot the rocket.
I think you risk the crit.
Oh yeah, you risk it.
Yeah.
He's already lost 1 shield, so he'd be giving up half. And like you said, the crit.
If the crit's direct, you're done. You risking on the direct though? Is that what you're scared of? You're scared of 1 crit?
You're scared of 5 copies of that crit.
was it 5 of 33?
Yep. It's like 20% chance for glory. He spent the focus. He spent the focus. Wasn't willing to do it.
No. I need to see that card now.
Well, we'll find out. Going into quick draw.
Oh, no dice here, though.
Quick draw.
No dice.
Yeah. Strained and intimidated.
And we'll see if it ends up working out. Ooh, baby. Pop. It's a pop. One hit,
he will
2 crits.
Get a revenge shot, but that's the only one he gets this game.
Quick draw loses all 3 of those shields. And here we go.
Right, going range 3 to Hera.
Keep it going. You need 1 more shield for half points. Only a single hit on that one. Hera is going to be half points.
Oh, we have a Malorus reroll as well.
And
2.
All right, so it looks like
Malorus pretty.
Same result. 1 more damage.
Yep.
Malorus pretty risky when you're I5s, but when 2 of your ships are shooting twice, really consistent offense.
Now that's something honestly we haven't seen too much of this double FO, double SFs with Special Forces Gunner. Most people have essentially written Special Forces Gunner off as a quick draw only card, and this is showing like, hey, you know, with these SFs, they give some value when you bring in Malorus.
Yep, and looks like we're gonna see another intimidated, strained quick draw from Blount here.
And Blount got 3 using his ability got all full string.
Spin the focus, kill the quick draw.
Gone.
Quick draw going down in just 2 shots there.
Wow.
Can we talk about man that XY dialing in the 3 bank right there instead of a 1 or a 2 bank when he went conservative with all the ships is what cost quick draw there. Arvel. Yeah. So good.
Arvel. Who now can utilize the range 1 Predator attack.
Don't even need it, Will. 3 hits. Takes 2 from Malorus. Woo. Loving it. And AP5. AP5 is usually the destroyer when I see him play.
Oh, yeah. 100% the destroyer. I think you just go into Lehuse here.
Yeah.
He's trained.
It's the best chance for damage. I mean, when you got no offensive mods, you kind of just have to roll at who's ever defensively the weakest.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Will. I looked at the damage card.
Is that what you were doing?
Yeah.
Oh, when Hera took the damage, that's what you were creeping on.
Yeah. What do you think?
Not direct.
You're saying not direct. What about you, Dion? Not direct or direct?
I'll go opposite. Direct.
It was a freaking direct.
Wow.
I hate when you're right, Dion. I hate when you're right.
Wow.
I'm telling you, I was ready for it. I was ready for it.
That is so man. Would you take?
It's so unlikely. It's so unlikely.
That's
20%, 100% of the time.
Hey, but it worked out for Jake there. I mean, spent the focus on defense and then still was able to put through 3 shields on quick draw.
Man.
I will mention from the table make that was the exact reason why he made that decision.
Yeah, you definitely have to. But the odds.
Loving it. Loving it. This is why we play, right? This is why we play. It's that excitement, the adrenaline. It's great. Alrighty, round 2. We got this. All right. So how can the First Order? So right now in the opening salvos, we saw Darth Vader decimate the Resistance forces. The light side coming back strong here, being able to take out a First Order ace in quick draw. What does the FO need to do here to continue to press and have a chance at getting a victory in this skirmish?
I mean, you have to take down Hera this round. She'll get one more shot, assuming, she's got Archon, at least Malorus. But I think you have to finish her off. I just don't know how you're going to... You have to maybe coordinate LaHused and then sloop him.
Mm-hmm.
That's about your best option. Now, you can... do you see those seismic charges could come into play here? If Arvel and Jake want to fly past Malorus?
I like it.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that with Blount, you can 3K, land on the rock, and be okay because he's probably going to blow it up.
It's a bit risky. But sure, yeah.
But I mean, then you have a 50% chance of dying, right? Because you're guaranteed to take the damage from the seismic charge, and then you got to roll.
Blount's got full.
Yeah, he's full.
Blount. Sorry, I don't know. I was thinking about Jake. Sorry about that.
Yeah, Jake needs to be nowhere near. Mine would just want to 2 forward and bump into Malorus and go nowhere near these rocks and stuff.
Well, I was thinking you could 2 straight AP5 or 3 straight AP5 or 2 hard left AP5. Coordinate Jake a barrel roll to give someone else a focus and 2 hard right.
Oh man, this is the plays, man. This is why I like Rebels, man.
Yeah.
That's why I keep going back to them. Is one action turns into 2 actions, which turns into 3 actions. Because what if that barrel roll gave Arvel a focus and then Arvel boosted off of it before he moved?
Yeah.
Pretty crazy. I guess I did just realize that we normally see where we have been seeing turrets on these A-wings, but these ones have opted not to.
Yeah, I think these guys are happy to not take it because of AP5.
Yeah,
AP5's there to coordinate and provide you the support you need.
Yeah, because he can coordinate the focus that you would need to then do a turnaround kind of thing that we really don't need the turret.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, the same thing. I'm just Jake focus boosting to give Arvel a focus boost after Arvel's already moved. So there's a lot of synergy there.
Alrighty. All dials are set. We're ready to go here for our next round of activation. Ding, ding. Here we go. Looks like Wynard is double checking some options here on Malorus. Might be checking for that jam. And here we go. AP5. Going to...
He's going to give himself the calculate.
Give himself a calculate. That's with K2SO. So no coordinate this turn. Breach. System phase boosting forward. Here comes a seismic charge. All right, as expected, seismic charge going there. You got a couple of options for what to explode. Most likely it's going to be that peanut on the left side of your screen, but we'll find out if it ends up being the potato on the right. Arvel bumping, trying to keep Malrus in one spot. And this just might be tactical for Jake, just saying, hey, listen, you called it, right, Will? 2 forward, hang out there with Malrus, no problem. Blount, similar thing, just trying to come up short of range 1, maybe blocking Breach into its own seismic charge range.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. The Hughes here, just keeping it casual, 1 forward, focus. And you see Malrus skip over to clear the stress from the coordinate last round.
Get away from the seismic charge as well.
Yeah, basically.
All guns on Hera is what I'm expecting.
Yeah, I mean, you just focus up, right? And double mod 3 dice into Hera. Just make sure she's taken off the board. You could... Wait, Breach hasn't moved yet. So, yeah, going to coordinate a Breach here. Maybe a barrel roll. Allowing them to sloop.
Ooh. Oh,
Yeah.
There's a roll. Let's see if you called it, Will. I do like coordinate reposition.
Oh, he's going to coordinate target lock here.
All right, so that means
So
we're
maybe
probably
we'll see,
getting like a 3 forward?
Yeah, 1, 2, and 3 are its blue moves. So, yeah, it might just 1 forward into AP5, which is nice. That takes away any shots on Breach this round. Yeah, there we see it, 1 forward. That's a beautiful coordinate there. Man, when you can coordinate linked actions, man, just so much better.
That's like getting a double coordinate.
Pretty much, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
And the 1 forward there with the bump is tactical because it makes it so that Breach stays far enough back to actually get a shot on Hera. If he had gone faster, the arc would be passed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good play there. Hera's out of Hughes' arc for now. Debating the bear roll into lock. I mean, Breach took the munition here, so not as effective.
I mean, you
In
at
my
least
opinion.
you take away the range bonus on the range 3 shots at least.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Breach has a plasma torpedo coming in.
Yep.
So I don't know if that's as beneficial.
All right, so here we go. Seismic charges is still in range of that, but the asteroid ends up blowing up, and Arvel and Blount end up taking 1 damage. Not quite short enough of a move there for Blount to avoid taking it. We did see that Breach was able to be far enough away. So essentially, XY brought Breach for the initiative, right? Like that's the purpose of it.
That's the value of Breach right now. He's actually to compare him to Hughes, who I think the SF and the Bomber have very similar chassis, right?
Yep.
6 health, 2 agility. They bring munitions. Breach is 36, where Hughes is 37. So they're actually pretty equally priced for that same i5 chassis.
And right there, you see.
Breach.
Sorry, just real quick. Hera does 2 damage to Malrus there after rolling 4 and gets a whole Breach into Malrus.
Oof. And just 2 left on Malrus then? With a blunt follow-up? But not before the I5s get to shoot.
2 hits from Mal, takes a strain, reroll. 2 hits. I'm sorry, did I say hull breach? It's fuel leak. I'm sorry. Wrong
Fuel
one.
leak.
The other bad one. Takes 1 damage on Hera.
All right, that's going to be up to the Plasma here. Plasma can get full string. That's going to guarantee Hera's death. Taking away that range bonus because it's a munition. There it is. Full string.
2 hits and a crit.
Nope, so Hera dies. We never did see that Synced Laser double tap. Just fired it the single time the round had the opportunity to do it. Ooh, tough choices here. Going into Blount? Yeah, going into Blount. Has a chance to initiative kill him. Has a good chance of doing it with that.
2 hits and a crit. We got the eyeball. And that means that we are going to get hit crit, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Hera spent hers on defense. Oh, this is the same initiative. Hera's still on the board, so gonna use her ability.
Yep, I'm looking for what's happening here. All right, that's what it is. So we got a loose stabilizer on Blount.
Yeah, they switched the locks. Blount acquires the lock after being transferred from Hera. Because, like I said, even though she was dead, this is still I-5 shooting this round. So it's alive long enough to transfer the lock to a ship defending. Rarely seen, but very cool to see as well.
That's right, because you don't necessarily have to pass a mod that's used. It can only happen during the dice modify step. And here's Blount laying pain, got the target lock, trying to clear off this shuttle. And you're going to get it. 3 hits and a crit. I think that's a guarantee. Put it in the box.
Yeah, only 2 health remaining there. Going to put a bunch of damage out with that fuel leak and crit into a direct hit. Overkill.
Pop, 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 pop.
Oh, man. Blount, so good. I was comparing them to TIE fighters at that similar price point, like Mauler, Skurg, and Wampa. All are about the same 28-29 point price. And I've always just preferred the Z95 to the TIE fighter. 4 health, right? And 2 of them being shields.
Yep.
Just feels so much better. You're not clinching every time you get like a hit crit thrown your way on the first attack, which could just end a TIE fighter. But for a Z95, they just shrug it off. No big deal.
I like it.
The loose stabilizer is a problem for him right now, though.
All right, we got 31 minutes and change. We got 500 people watching the round 2 of the Galactic Championship, the finale, friends. This is it. You know, this is the culmination of all of these qualifiers, amazing players from all around the world. And one of the things I've talked about a lot is the fact that my favorite thing about the being able to run a tournament that anybody can enter from around the world is it doesn't limit by your location or your travel status. If you're not able to travel to things like, you know, official events or like an official world championship, here on the community level, we can provide you with that same high quality experience, players from all over the world. I've even seen some chat, talking in our tournament chat on Discord where you got players going like, wow, this event is already a lot harder than the qualifier because you have the best players from each of the qualifiers duking it out today. This is not an easy field. This is you know, world championship caliber play happening this weekend.
Yeah, each one of these opponents has already gone through 6 or 7 rounds in previous tournaments, previous qualifiers, at least this year. So everyone's got a little experience under their belt. Had to have gone at least 4-2, I believe. It would be probably a roll down if you went 3-3 and still got the qualifying invitation.
Exactly.
But I can't imagine there would be very many of those.
There wasn't. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
And
so yeah, definitely a competitive field here. Man, so many good players.
a couple of other reminders for anybody who maybe played in a qualifier. Prizes for all of Galaxies will be shipping now at the end of Alderaan. My November and early December Gold Squadron work days are going to be filled with me getting all of the shipping ready, making sure we have all anybody who ordered target locks, get all those together. You'll be shipped one package with all of your Galaxy swag. What I want is kind of the idea is that it gets there on time for like your holidays, and it's just like this is get swagged out for the holidays. It should look absolutely amazing. Everybody who played is getting something. Everybody's getting. You're at least, at minimum, you're getting two paper alt-art cards, one plastic, a pin, and a set of target locks. Like, everybody walks away with that just for having played. So it's pretty awesome. I'm excited to get those out to you. All right, here we go. AP5 taking the calculate. And it looks like Breach wants to boost. Yes, Shadow Squadron stuff is, most of it's out into the wild already. I noticed that it hadn't gotten scanned yet by my local post office, so that's a little problematic, but I would give them a few days. They are starting to pick up busyness-wise, and sometimes they don't scan it at the post office itself when they get real busy.
Ooh, so we saw K2SO used on AP5, and then coordinated the loose stabilizer on Blount after clearing the stress.
Mm-hmm.
Love to see it. Love to see that coordinate before the move there.
Oh, Jake ends up bumping there after attempting to do a hard turn. So not going to be able to dish out any focuses. And
yeah, we did see Breach picked up the lock after boosting over AP5. Won't be able to use it this turn, but could give it to LaHughes for a reroll.
All right, here we go.
So good. Gonna go into Blunt though. One more damage on Blunt could take him out. 2 on 3.
Single crit. Single evade. Enough. And Blount not doing a turnaround maneuver, preferring to have that defensive token for the focus. Here's Blount going back. Only 2 dice on this one. 1 hit for Blount, 2 evades.
Yeah, it has LaHughes got his arc in the rear, so not wanting to K-turn just yet. But I might have ran out of board space. I guess you could throw still 3 sloop now. But the FO is only giving the Rebels more time here to turn back around, get the A-Wings back into a blocking position, get Jake's proton rocket on target as well. So I think these, as of right now, the First Order's in a bit of a pickle. They're going to have to take down Blount on the next engagement if they want a chance at clawing their way back here.
Mm-hmm. See a couple of maybe newer viewers popping on. As a reminder, the Battle for Alderaan is using the same player order rules as we did for Hoth and for Scarif. Player order is determined randomly at the start of the game, and it stays the same for the rest. Alrighty. We got 24 minutes and change. Our score, 92-107. Still anybody's game. XY's currently behind. How do we think is the easiest way for XY to grab some points here in the coming rounds? What should be his target?
It's definitely going to be that one health blunt. Take him out, and then try to focus down Jake afterwards. AP5's, while very supportive, it's not normally his offense that is feared from him.
That can't happen.
Doing some work
you're not
with that
engaging
K2SO.
you're not engaging that butt gun.
Yeah, it didn't work out last round for him. But he's circling around now. Another hard 2 next round and be in the fight. Gonna give Jake an evade. Okay. I mean, I think you're just like asking for a blunt to be gunned down then. Maybe gonna do like a like Jake moves first and kind of self-bump blunt to keep him away from the fight.
Alrighty.
Ooh, Arvil taking a lock there. I mean, you have Jake around, so probably can give you a focus boost whenever you need it.
Where are we going? This turn right here is really going to affect the flow of the game. If XY can end up flipping the score, it would be absolutely massive. Here we go. Blount takes the target lock on Breach. Looks like Breach is the #1 offender.
Mm-hmm. Yep, gonna have to assume Jake's gonna come in here. Yep, focus boost. Give Blunt that focus action. Man, when you have ships like AP5 and Jake out here, actions are coming easy for these guys. Everyone's taking double mods. Someone asked about Breach. Breach is out of plasma torpedoes.
Mm-hmm.
Shot both of them at Hera, I believe.
And here we go. After the turnaround, LeHuse from downtown, the fadeaway jumper. No dice.
All right, we'll see if Breach can pull it off here. Breach should have 2 dice primary. If you go into Blunt, I mean, if you can spend your focus for 2, you just need to see Blunt roll a blank. Hey, did it naturally. And there it is. There's the blank. Blunt's going down. All right, that's what XY needed to stay in the game, in my opinion. He gets the lead now as well. Oh, wait, no, does not. Rip. 106 to 107.
Yeah, not quite. 106, 107. Got it close.
Not quite.
Double focuses from
Not quite.
Jake. I'm assuming Jake spent one of those.
Yeah, I mean, I assume he did. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was like, why are we rolling defense size?
Yeah, the first order attack, so all your mods are for offense after that, right?
Yeah.
After they're firing.
Range 3 from Arvel.
We gotta calculate. Not gonna need it.
And 2 evades.
Easy evades. Oh man, see this is where Breach's boost can really get tricky here. Because you can boost in and prevent some space from the A-Wing's maneuverability, and then still either skip over them or sloop and pick up some extra target locks.
I like it. I like it as a move.
Yeah, I just wish he had... it just feels so bad that he doesn't have any way to increase his attack power or damage, though. No room to seismic bombs. Doesn't have time to reload. Too busy being slooping and doing other things. Shooting, mostly.
A couple of viewers have texted me the same question, so I'm going to go ahead and just not text it, but DM me the same question. Yeah, all prizes that are won on stream, they have required paid shipping unless it's a GSP prize pack. It does say that in the form as well, but just a reminder there. Now that Procket is still live right now on Jake. That can shut the door real quick on XY, and I think that's probably why he's playing a little cagey right now. You make one mistake, that's a bad day. That is a bad day.
Yeah, and Jake's already shields down, so a range 1 attack from the Hughes, swinging them 4 dice from the Special Forces gunner. Could be all she wrote. But you do have AP5. I mean, throw him a calculate, throw him an evade, keep him alive for the round. Just long enough to get that procket off.
For anybody who's maybe just joining, if you have not entered in to our Choose Your Side contest, go ahead, ! Choose. It's 100% free to enter in. All you got to do is let us know, who do you think is going to win this tournament, the light side or the dark side? We are taking entries until the end of round 4. After round 4, you will not be able to enter, and those of you who are correct, if the light side wins and you chose light side, you will be entered in a exclusive giveaway just for those who chose the correct side. Same thing for dark side. Light side is Rebels, Resistance, Republic. Dark side, Empire, First Order, and Separatists, and also Scum and Villainy, because the Empire's got that cash flow. Round 4 of 6. Right now, we've been trading decimals back and forth right now, with 368 now respondents. All right, Jake moving in, trying to avoid getting shot, but Breach is like, no, I got you. And here we go, LeHughes able to rotate most likely right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we saw that Breach ability, able to pick up a lock on Jake after executing a maneuver through the ship, which is going to set up the double modified shot from Hughes if Breach doesn't need it first. Man, I think a lot of Hughes' ability to spend other people's locks, such an easy way to double modify. And an easy way for his friends to do support actions. It essentially turns everybody's lock actions into a coordinate. Is that track, do you what I'm trying to say with them?
Say it one more time.
Like if Breach locks somebody, it's essentially coordinating LeHugh's lock.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what that is. 2 for 2 there, trade. Breach going into one of the A-wings. And looks like Arvel is the target. Debating whether he wants to spend the focus or not.
You're in all 3 arcs of the Rebels. Nah, I'm surprised. I don't know why they didn't go after Jake here. I guess Jake doesn't have the procket and had focus evade. I mean, why not just shoot at AP5 then?
1 for 1. 1 hit. Can you get the 1 evade? Oh, you hold on to the focus, right? All right. Oh, he's willing to. Oh, this is why. Here we go, because he got another shot coming in. He's willing to take 1, but not 2, most likely. Here's a target lock coming in. 2 hits, 2 evades, natties.
Yep, he's going to feel bad for not spending that. I can feel it already.
Maybe AP5 will make it worth it. 1 hit. 1 evade. Nope.
Nope. Just took it for no reason. Always spend. Man, if you are a 2 agility ship, always spend your focus when it comes up. Because the most likely roll on 2 dice is blank evade. Or 2 evades or 2 blanks, right? The focus being the rarest result on that dice. You just gotta spend it when you can.
All right, folks. So we're still just trading decimals back and forth between the light and the dark side, and I will show the receipts later on. I will go ahead and just give you a quick screen share and show you guys that we're just trading decimals right now. This is probably the biggest gap that it has been right now between dark side and light side. Dark side 49.3% to light side's 50.7%. Next round, James will go ahead and break down that those faction numbers for us. He's had some time to double check them and make sure that they all good to go.
Yeah, I've got them ready if you want them.
I'm just teasing people so they have to stay one more round. That's
okay.
That's what that was. That's
the tease.
Yeah. Stick around for faction numbers. You could type !list and figure it out yourself. You guys are big, I believe.
Yeah, but it's not counting the drops and everything.
You see, not the real numbers. Yeah. All right.
I'm kind of concerned at why Jake didn't barrel roll there and give AP5 the focus and then or give himself the focus and then boost, or I don't know. I feel like he needed to line up the bullseye to force LaHuse to barrel roll rotate versus focus rotate.
I agree.
Because if he forces the barrel roll, if he forces the barrel roll, then at least he doesn't have a focus going into this round.
Yeah, that's always the funny thing with AP5, or really just any coordinator. When you coordinate Jake, a barrel roll, and Jake barrel rolls range 1 of you and just gives you a focus anyways.
Yeah, it's almost like a Lieutenant Sai ability, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, coordinate to get a focus.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I've seen it a lot with like a Lando as well. Lando gives out his free action, gives it to Jake, and ends up essentially giving himself a focus still. Man, Jake's so good. How Jake is 34 points.
Yeah.
I have no idea, but wow,
yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't understand how he's more expensive or he's cheaper than AP5.
AP5 has 2 arcs, so that's helpful.
Okay, Jake has unlimited arcs with all his barrel roll boosts.
That's a technical term, by the way, everybody. Unlimited arcs. That's.
I guess I take that back. The with the vectored cannons, Jake can have a turret as well, but only 1 arc though.
James is crossing his arms and saying no, unlimited power.
AP5 taking the calculate, which means that we might see 2 turnarounds here.
Okay.
Yep. Makes sense.
We see that the barrel roll.
I like it. Jake getting the roll. giving a focus to Arvel. There's the spin on the sloop. Has a focus.
Oof, you love to see it.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Man, look at that kill box.
Oh, man.
Hughes, you better get out of there.
Yeah,
Someone called it that. Hughes needs to 5 forward.
Yep.
Yeah, he has to, I
just
think.
Get out. When in doubt, 5 out. Is definitely the motto here.
Can you imagine if you like 3 banks here? Ugh.
Accidents happen. The 5 out's not looking great right now. Oh no!
Oh
Oh no! That's a proc. Remember we
Yeah.
said that proton rocket has not been fired, friends. It's about to be,
no!
and he doesn't have a shot.
All right. It's up to Breach then. Breach has got focus lock.
Yeah,
Did
Breach
not
has
spend
gotta-
it last round.
Breach has got to put Jake down here.
Yep. Put
Or
him
at least
down,
get him to
Breach.
spend focus.
Only 1 hit. You got the lock. Looking for some conversion here. You need 3. 3 feels good. There's the 3.
Ooh, there-
Jake with the response. He's gone.
He's got to spend the focus.
No, he's got to spend to live. Spend to live.
Oh, he's got. Oh, because he didn't
All
take
right.
that damage earlier. He didn't take the. Oh,
No.
my brain still had it that he took one. All right, so he lives. Sorry, I lied. Here's the procket.
No procket now because
No procket.
Oh, he spent the focus. I'm walking away. I'm done.
Oh, you're doing great. He didn't need it though. 3
He didn't need it.
hits.
3 hits, and LaHughes
Oh.
takes 2. That's shields
man.
down +1. You got half points on LaHughes.
Yep, Arvo picked up a lock earlier here before slooping. Now has focus target lock after the Jake barrel coordinate. It was hard to keep track of what it was exactly going on in that, but yeah, AP5 coordinated Jake, who then coordinated the focus.
Arvel firing 2 dice. Got a single
Yeah,
evade
full
there.
send.
LaHughes ends up going down. So I said LaHughes was gonna die. It just was a little premature. It's fine. All right. Not quite saddies. We are running close to our global timer. 1.5 minutes left. This is going to be our last turn, potentially.
Yeah, that pretty much seals the deal. You really needed to get Jake dead there. And with LaHughes not having that arc for a 4 dice attack, not enough to put through on Jake.
Le hosed, le dead, le gone. Yes. Thank you, chat. Thank you. Loving it.
Game of the Tomb. I don't know who Pat Summerall is, but I will take it.
No, I don't want to be John Madden. No.
Dion, to win the game, you should try to just score more points than your opponent.
Yep. That's how it is. Bam. Yes, exactly. Is that really how that works? For sure. Alrighty. Looks like dials are set. Score currently 106 to 154. That is fact. That is truth.
Yeah, I just realized that both of our matchups today so far have been the light side versus the dark side.
Yep. I
So
thought you guys would
battling in and out.
this was on purpose, right? 100%.
No, unintentional, but works out pretty good.
Yep.
I did notice that you snuck in the Death Star and Alderaan into the overlay as well.
Yeah.
Looking sharp, looking
Yeah.
sharp.
Well,
Very
subtle.
intimidating. That radar, or I guess not a radar dish, just the laser dish, I guess, from the Death Star. Very intimidating.
I like it. One hit. Rolled there. On defense, we are safe. And 2 hits. 1 evade.
Yeah, won't be enough. Won't be enough for half.
All right. Well, congratulations, Wynard and Coert, winning the game there. Thank you to ISO, Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, Lancer, Fallen, and Row 6, our Grand Admiral patrons, and all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members. Thank you so much for your support. Gold Squadron out.